Good Sunday evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jesse Hawila here at WFAA. We want to give you the very latest on Tropical Storm Nicholas. Let's start with watches and warnings that have been in place here for the Texas coast. There's been a couple of changes. First of all, the red areas, those are your tropical storm warnings. Pink or peach shaded areas, those are the tropical storm watches. There's the legend right there. If you look, the city of Houston is included in this. So I want to zoom in and show you one change, and that is, so here are the warnings here. Corpus Christi, Rockport, this whole area here included in the tropical storm warning. Galveston right now, tropical storm watch. One change has been, there's been an upgrade to a hurricane watch in this area here near Bay City, just to the southeast of Victoria, down through Rockport and the coast of Corpus Christi. That's because Nicholas has the potential, at least over the next 24 hours, to upgrade to a Category 1 hurricane. The immediate concern is not the wind, it's the rain. So, regardless of classification, we'll be most concerned about flooding rains, especially in and around the Houston metro. I mean, you see the entire Harris County area included in that tropical storm watch. Down to Pearland, farther to the south, tropical storm warnings in effect because Nicholas's path does look to bring some pretty significant rain from Galveston down to Bay City as well. So that's the current watch and warning situation along the coast. Let's take a look at where Nicholas is. It's still sitting in the Gulf of Mexico. I mentioned earlier the wind is not the concern, it's the very heavy rain. Because of the speed of this, it's unlikely to get any stronger than a Category 1 hurricane. That's about the most it's going to do. The issue is, as it starts to approach the coast, the very, very heavy rain bands that will move in with it. So there it is right there. You can see the circulation's become a little bit more organized over the last 24 hours or so. The center of it has winds of about 40 miles an hour. It's moving to the north-northwest around 14. So already seeing some rain along the Texas coast tonight. Here's the latest track. Not a big change. You can see there's the Houston area. The east side, the northeast quadrant of these tropical systems, or what we call the dirty side, that's where the very, very heavy rain is. That's where the strongest winds are, the worst storm surge. That's going to be moving in toward Galveston, Corpus, as well as Houston. So there's the track. By 1 o'clock in the morning, it's likely to have already made landfall somewhere near Corpus Christi. Now, if it takes a farther east track in this cone of uncertainty, that's where we could see that chance that it upgrades to a Category 1. If it stays farther to the west and the center stays closer to land, it likely will not do that. Either way, the heavy rain's on the way. There's the Houston area by Tuesday afternoon, the center of it very close. Still a lot of discrepancies between models on exact track and all of that, but what we are, again, concerned about would be the flooding. So all along the Texas coast, even into the Louisiana coast, flash flood watches have been issued because of excess rainfall, and it's really looking pretty bad. Some parts of the Texas coast could easily see 10, 15, isolated 20-inch amounts from Tropical Storm Nicholas. Here's the very latest forecast. Houston to Galveston. Double-digit rainfall totals not out of the question, and that's going to fall at a fast rate. So that means flash flooding, big concern in this area. Could see some isolated 20-inch amounts somewhere along the immediate Texas coast. Even toward Louisiana, they're still going to see some significant rain out of this. 3 to 5 inches from Baton Rouge to New Orleans, maybe double-digit totals farther to the southwest. In North Texas, for those that are watching in the Dallas area, not a lot, maybe some spotty showers or storms. That's really about it for us here in North Texas. And the latest storm surge forecast, just a slight little upgrade, 3 to 5 feet now, there from Corpus Christi, just to the north of that. There could be some higher storm surge if Nicholas does intensify a little bit more. So again, we're going to be watching this all week long. We'll have the very latest for you on all of our digital channels. Updates as frequently as possible, and also our social media pages. We'll have more updates, but right now, Tropical Storm Nicholas in the Gulf of Mexico expected to be a pretty significant flooding threat for the Texas coast.